Alright, welcome my friends. This is JW with Jeep Monkey, and if you saw that tow issue in Jeep Woes II, looks like my alternator went out. So I'm 99.9% sure it's the alternator. So I went ahead and got a new alternator, and we're going to make this happen. So first thing we're going to need to do is loosen the belt. Alright, so loosen the belt up is a 13 milliliter for both the screw. Speaking of, I pointed out the wrong screw. It's the one further, a little bit further down to loosen first, and then to loosen the belt is that one. But it's 13 millimeter for both. I keep saying liter. To make the ease of access to the alternator, I removed the air conditioning compressor, which also uses a 13 millimeter. I gotta get that straight. Doesn't make it a lot easier, but actually it does. At least that one does. So I'm gonna remove this first bolt. Actually, I'll probably just loosen it up first, and then there should be another bolt. If you look on the newer one, there should be another one underneath as well. And besides, I gotta hook all the wires to it. Alright, next thing we'll do on the old one is remove the wires from here, which is a 10 millimeter bolt. It's a 10 millimeter socket for this one, and then a 9 for these two, and then a 10 for that one, and there's one on the other side right there. And this is all, these four are connected to the same type of wire system, but so 10 millimeter, 9 millimeter, and 10 millimeter. Alright, one thing I'll have to make mention of is this little bracket right here is going to have to come out. This top bolt is this one bolt that goes all the way through at the top here. It's 15 millimeters. These shoot, I want to say they're 14 millimeters, and then these two are 15 millimeters. So this will have to come off to be able to get the alternator off. Alright, one thing of note, so I've got these, the new one kind of set in. I don't have it bolted in place, but I had a devil getting this out because the coolant lines for the AC and this bracket between the fan and this little reservoir here, like, it was a devil getting out of there. Just trying to get it out, and I ended up pulling this. I'm hoping I didn't break a line in it, but I pulled it up out of the way. Even this bottom hose right down here, it had a hard time. You can see where it rubbed across, getting through there. But this is a 94, so yeah, this is the best way to probably do it, because you go down and there's just too much stuff in the way. There's no way it's going to fit through there, but this is the best spot to go up. You just have to use a little bit of oomph to get it up and down. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is place these bolts, the 15 milliliter across the top and then the bottom. I probably won't quite tighten it yet. I shouldn't be an issue. But once I get it in place, then I'll do put the wires back on. Alright, so we've got it in place. this little wiring harness right here. Probably the voltage regulator. Hopefully that's not the one that's out on this, but you see how it's replaced back on. It's nice that the actually comes with the bolts for this. So, and then don't forget that, which I believe might be, it either goes to the battery. I think that goes to the battery. I'm not sure. Could be the ground, but it came from this little black surround thing. So, and get that connected. Alright, everything's hooked back together, including the battery. Everything is connected. Let's see how this goes. Alright. Alright. There we go. Oh, we're gonna have to jumper. Alright, my friends. The alternator is, where's my lens? Fogging up, although I'm cleaning it with the wrong. Alright, here we go. So, the alternator is, oh man, you see how dusty this is. But it's charging normal. So, it was the alternator. And there's no engine check light on. So she seems to be purring now, but we'll let her run for a little bit longer to charge up the battery, because the battery was almost completely dead and I had to jump start her. So yeah, go ahead and push like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and then we'll see you later.